One bad ring can wreck your whole look. And worse, it can send the message that you're out of touch, insecure, or clinging to the past. After 40, style isn't just about what looks good. It's about what speaks for you before you say a word. In this video, I'm breaking down the ring mistakes that make men look cheap, dated, or desperate, and showing you exactly what refined, successful men wear instead. Mistake number 1. Wearing your college ring. Past age 30. The biggest mistake I see men making is clinging to their college ring well into their 40s and beyond. Look, I get it. Your college years were formative, you're proud of your alma mater, and that ring represents achievement. But wearing a bulky class ring with your business suit makes you look like you peaked in college. College rings are designed for young men. They're oversized, often gaudy, and scream, "My best days are behind me," when worn by a mature professional. That oversized stone and chunky gold band fight against a refined wardrobe. They don't elevate it. Here's what to wear instead. If you want to honor your educational background, invest in a subtle signet ring with your school's crest or initials. Choose something in a refined metal like platinum or understated gold. The design should be elegant and minimal, not a billboard advertising when you graduated. A quality signet ring shows the same pride in your education, but in a way that's appropriate for your current status. It's what men with timeless taste opt for today. The key is subtlety. Your ring should complement your overall look, not dominate it. Save the college ring for alumni events and football games, not for client meetings and dinner parties. Are you still wearing your college ring? If so, what makes it meaningful to you? Drop it in the comments. Mistake number 2. Cheap metal that turns your finger green. Nothing screams "I don't understand" quality like a ring that leaves a green mark on your finger. That green smear? It's not just embarrassing. It's a neon sign that says, "I cut corners." If your ring is turning your skin green or black, you're wearing cheap metal that's reacting with your skin's natural oils and moisture. This isn't just embarrassing, it's unprofessional. Cheap rings might pass at a glance, but they betray you the moment they touch your skin. When you first put them on, they quickly reveal their true nature. That green stain tells people you skimped on quality. Hardly the impression a refined man wants to give. Men with discerning style opt for investing in quality metals like sterling silver, gold, platinum, or titanium. These metals don't react with your skin, and they age beautifully over time. Yes, they cost more upfront, but a quality ring will last decades and always look refined. Sterling silver is an excellent entry point for quality rings. It's affordable, durable, and has a classic look that works with both casual and formal attire. For something more substantial, consider 14 karat or 18 karat gold. The higher the carat, the purer the gold, and the less likely it is to cause skin reactions. Platinum is the ultimate choice for men who want the finest quality. It's more expensive than gold, but it's also more durable and maintains its appearance with minimal maintenance. Titanium offers a modern alternative that's incredibly strong and lightweight. Think of your ring like a watch or a tailored suit. It's an investment, not an afterthought. It's better to own one quality ring than 3 cheap ones that make you look like you shop at gas stations. If you're unsure whether your ring is quality metal, now's the time to check. Trust me, it's better to upgrade one great ring than wear 3 bad ones. Mistake number 3. Wearing multiple rings like a rock star. There's a fine line between edgy and chaotic. Rings on every finger? Unless you're headlining an 80s rock revival, it screams try hard. I see guys stacking rings on 3 or 4 fingers, mixing metals, and creating a chaotic look that screams, "I'm trying too hard to be edgy." If you're not backstage or in a band, 4 rings aren't edgy, they're confusing. It makes you look like you're desperately trying to recapture your youth, or like you don't understand appropriate professional dress codes. A timeless strategy is subtlety and intention. 1 or 2 rings maximum, and they should be thoughtfully chosen and properly spaced. If you're married, your wedding band is non-negotiable. If you want to add a second ring, choose either a signet ring on your pinky or a simple band on your right hand. The key is balance and intention. Each ring should serve a purpose and complement the other. Your wedding band shows commitment and stability. A signet ring shows heritage and attention to detail. Together, they create a refined look that enhances rather than overwhelms your overall style. If you absolutely must wear multiple rings, follow the 1 per hand rule. Never wear rings on adjacent fingers, as the metal touching creates an awkward look and feel. And always ensure your metals complement each other even if they're not identical. What's your take on multiple rings? Do you think there's ever been a time when more than 2 rings work for a professional man? Let me know in the comments. Mistake number 4. Oversized statement rings that dominate your hand. Big chunky statement rings might work for rappers and reality TV stars, but they have no place in a sophisticated man's wardrobe. They don't say style, they scream, "Look at me." Big flashy rings don't flatter your hand, they swallow it. Worse, they hijack your outfit and scream for attention like a reality show contestant. These rings often look like costume jewelry, even when they're expensive. They overwhelm your hand and compete with the rest of your outfit instead of complementing it. In professional settings, they're particularly problematic because they clash with polished style and suggest you are out of touch with modern elegance. The sophisticated alternative is proportion and elegance. Your ring should enhance your hand, not dominate it. Choose rings with clean lines, appropriate sizing, and subtle details that reward closer inspection, rather than screaming for attention from across the room. A well-proportioned ring should feel comfortable and look natural on your hand. The band should be substantial enough to feel quality, but not so thick that it looks like armor. If you want a stone, choose something modest and well-cut, rather than large and flashy. Consider the context where you'll be wearing the ring. A ring that might work for weekend casual wear could be completely inappropriate for business meetings. When in doubt, err on the side of understated elegance. Mistake number 5. Wearing rings on the wrong fingers. Many men have no idea that different fingers carry different meanings and social signals. Wearing a ring on the wrong finger doesn't just confuse people. It sends a signal you may not realize you're sending. This isn't just about tradition. It's about clear communication through your style choices. The most common mistake is wearing non-wedding rings on the ring finger. In Western culture, a ring on the left ring finger specifically signals marriage or engagement. Wearing a different ring there confuses people about your relationship status and can create awkward social situations. Wearing large rings on your index finger is another common slip. It's highly visible and conveys power, often more than you intend. Here's the sophisticated approach to finger placement. Reserve your left ring finger exclusively for wedding or engagement rings. If you're single and want to wear a ring on a ring finger, use your right hand. The pinky finger is perfect for signet rings and family crests. The middle finger should generally be avoided unless you want to make a very bold statement. Your thumb can work for rings, but choose carefully. Thumb rings suggest wealth and leisure because they're impractical for manual work. They're bold choices that work best in creative or casual contexts rather than conservative business environments. Understanding these conventions ensures your ring choices align with your image and intent. It's not about rigid rules. It's about being intentional with the signals you send. Take a quick look at your hand. Are your rings sending the message you want them to? Mistake number 6, ignoring your skin tone and metal matching. Want to know why some rings just look off on you, no matter how expensive they are? It usually comes down to skin tone. Wearing the wrong metal can make your hands look washed out or clash with your natural coloring. This is especially important for men over 40, as skin tone often becomes more pronounced with age. Many men default to gold because it's traditional, but gold doesn't work for everyone. If you have cool undertones in your skin, gold can look brassy and cheap. Similarly, if you have warm undertones, silver can look harsh and unflattering. To ensure your ring enhances your look, match the metal to your skin tone this way. Hold different metals against your wrist in natural light. Gold typically works best with warm undertones, those with yellow or olive-tinted skin. Silver, platinum, and white gold complement cool undertones, those with pink or blue-tinted skin. If you're unsure about your undertones, look at the veins on your wrist. Blue or purple veins suggest cool undertones, while green veins indicate warm undertones. Don't forget about metal matching with your other accessories. Your ring should complement your watch, cufflinks, and belt buckle. You don't need everything to be identical, but they should work harmoniously together. Mixing metals can work, but it requires careful consideration and a good eye for balance. Consider rose gold as a versatile middle ground. It works with both warm and cool undertones and has a sophisticated, modern appeal that's particularly flattering on mature men. Mistake number 7. Buying rings without considering your lifestyle. A ring that doesn't match your life will make you uncomfortable, or worse, make you look out of place. A ring that looks great in the store might be completely impractical for your actual life, leading to damage, discomfort, or inappropriate professional appearance. If you work with your hands, travel frequently, or engage in physical activities, you need rings that can handle your lifestyle. Delicate settings, soft metals, or protruding stones might look elegant, but won't survive your daily routine. There's nothing sophisticated about a damaged or constantly dirty ring. Consider your professional environment as well. Some workplaces have strict policies about jewelry, while others are more relaxed. A ring that's perfect for a creative agency might be completely wrong for a law firm or medical practice. The refined solution? Choose rings that match your lifestyle while maintaining elegance. If you're active, consider titanium or tungsten for durability. If you work in a conservative environment, stick to classic metals and simple designs. If you travel frequently, choose rings that won't set off metal detectors or attract unwanted attention. Think about maintenance as well. Some metals require regular polishing and care, while others are virtually maintenance-free. Be honest about how much effort you're willing to put into keeping your rings looking their best. The goal is to find rings that enhance your life rather than complicate it. The most sophisticated choice is always the one that works seamlessly with who you are and how you live. If your ring can't keep up with your life, it's not a good fit, literally or stylistically. What discerning men choose instead. So what do discerning, style-conscious men actually wear? The answer lies in quiet luxury, quality, restraint, and purpose. The key principles are quality, restraint, and intentionality. Every ring should serve a purpose and enhance your overall style. Start with a quality wedding band if you're married. This is your most important ring and should be the finest quality you can afford. Choose a classic design in a metal that complements your skin tone and lifestyle. A simple band in platinum, gold, or titanium will never go out of style and will age beautifully over decades. If you want a second ring, a signet ring is the most sophisticated choice. Traditionally worn on the pinky finger, a signet ring can display your family crest, initials, or a meaningful symbol. Choose something subtle and well-crafted rather than large and flashy. For men who prefer modern styles, consider a simple band on your right hand. This could be in a different metal from your wedding band, or feature a subtle texture or design element. The key is restraint and quality. Avoid trends and focus on timeless designs. A well-chosen ring should look as appropriate in 10 years as it does today. Classic designs and quality materials never go out of style and always signal sophistication and good judgment. Practical shopping tips. When shopping for rings, don't buy rings like impulse snacks at checkout. Treat it like you would a watch, a blazer, or a bespoke shoe. Ask the jeweler about metal composition, craftsmanship, and fit, then walk away if they can't answer confidently. Avoid impulse purchases and take time to consider how each ring will work with your existing wardrobe and lifestyle. Get properly sized by a professional. Ring size can vary throughout the day and with temperature changes, so get measured at different times to ensure the best fit. A ring that's too tight or too loose will be uncomfortable and look awkward. Consider the long-term investment. A quality ring from a reputable maker will hold its value and can often be resized or repaired if needed. Cheap rings are essentially disposable and will need to be replaced regularly. If a jeweler can't tell you how to care for it, walk. Understanding how to properly care for your rings will keep them looking their best and extend their lifespan significantly. The psychology of ring wearing. Rings speak louder than you think. In business and social settings, they're one of the few pieces of jewelry men wear, so every detail counts. Your ring speaks before you do. It signals taste, confidence, restraint, or the lack of it. When chosen well, it quietly says, "This man has nothing to prove." In business, rings are one of the few acceptable pieces of jewelry, making them powerful, nonverbal tools. A quality ring suggests attention to detail, appreciation for craftsmanship, and financial stability. It shows that you invest in quality items that will last, rather than constantly replacing cheap alternatives. Your ring choices influence how others assess your taste, reliability, and confidence. The restraint to wear only one or two quality rings rather than multiple flashy pieces suggests confidence and maturity. It shows that you don't need external validation through excessive jewelry and that you understand the power of understatement. Cultural considerations. While we've focused primarily on Western conventions, it's worth noting that ring wearing varies significantly across cultures. If you work in an international environment or travel frequently, understanding these differences can be valuable. In some cultures, men commonly wear rings on different fingers or multiple rings without the same professional concerns we have in North America. However, when in doubt, err on the side of conservative choices that work across cultural boundaries. Maintenance and care. Proper care is essential for maintaining the sophisticated appearance of your rings. Regular cleaning, proper storage, and occasional professional maintenance will keep your rings looking their best for decades. Different metals require different care approaches. Gold and platinum can be cleaned with mild soap and water, while silver may need special polishing cloths to prevent tarnishing. Understand the specific needs of your rings and develop a maintenance routine. Remove rings during activities that could damage them, such as heavy lifting, swimming in chlorinated pools, or working with harsh chemicals. This simple precaution will prevent most damage and keep your rings looking pristine. What's the biggest ring mistake you've seen other men make? Gentlemen, your rings are a reflection of your taste, attention to detail, and understanding of sophisticated style. The mistakes we've covered today are easily avoided with the right knowledge and approach. Remember, investing in a single well-chosen ring communicates more style and status than a fistful of gaudy imitations. You've already earned your success. Your ring should reflect it, not shout over it. Choose substance. Choose restraint. Choose rings that speak your values without saying a word. The key takeaways are simple. Invest in quality metals that won't discolor your skin or look cheap. Choose designs that complement your lifestyle and professional environment. Be aware of the subtle signals your ring placement conveys. and always prioritize timeless elegance over trendy flash. I want to hear from you. Have you ever worn a ring that didn't match your lifestyle or image? What did you learn from that experience? Have you been guilty of any of these ring blunders? What's the one ring insight today that changed how you see your own style? If this helped you dodge a few major style mistakes, hit like and subscribe. We're building a sharp, smart community of men who know that style is about substance, not flash. Remember, gentlemen, true sophistication is never about showing off. It's about making choices that reflect your values, your attention to quality, and your understanding that the best style speaks quietly but carries tremendous impact. Choose your rings wisely, and they'll serve you well for decades to come.